guys, welcome to your day 18 of yoga challenge. Today going to be working on a restorative flow. So we are looking for achieve deep relaxation, physical, emotionally and mentally. So you're going to be holding in each pose for about 2 minutes. So I encourage you guys to listen to your body. If you feel any pain and strain, and if you need to go back one variation, maybe 2 variations, feel free to do so. That's no judgment at all. You're gonna be using few props, so if you have a block, keep it handy, some pillows, and maybe a blanket. It's nice to leave it there. And because we're gonna be holding in the pose for a bit longer, I really encourage you guys to connect with the feeling of the pose. So if your pose, you might feel anger, you might feel very relaxed. So same as you do meditation, I really encourage you guys to observe those sensations without judgment, just noticing what's going on in the body. We are going to start with a wide child's legs pose. So you're gonna bring your big toes to touch. Open your knees wide to the longer edge of the mat. Walk your hands forward and rest your head either on the mat or on the block. I'm going to take this time to bring awareness to your breath and to this present moment. Noticing the way of the breath in the body through the nostrils, going down to the back of the throat, through the lungs, all the way down to the belly. Feeling your body expanding and softening as you breathe in and out. Deepening the inhales and the exhales. Parts of the body that are in contact with the ground. Noticing how your fingers are. Noticing the weight of the hands and the arms. Noticing what part of the legs are touching your mat. Towards each other. You're gonna tuck your toes under and you're gonna sit back on your ankles. So you have the options. You're gonna stay in this hero pose variation for about 2 minutes. So you have the options to stay here on your toes. If here is too hard for you, you're gonna place your fingers on the floor. Make sure your spine is nice and long. Your gaze is forward. So we encourage you guys to notice what's happening in the body. Maybe feel the close of the eyes. Growing from the top of the head. Shoulders are back and down. Drawing the navel towards your spine. For each inhale, you feel your body lengthening. Growing from the top of the head. And for each exhale, you sink a little bit deeper. Feeling you more rooted from the ground below us. Very active. As with control, very gently, you're going to start to release. Walk your hands forward if they're not yet. And untuck the toes and maybe give them a little bit of a shake. Nice from here. You're going to spread your fingers nice and wide on your tabletop. So hands in line with the shoulders, knees in line with the hips. You're going to take only 3 rounds of cat-cow here, just to warming up the spine. So as you inhale, you open the chest, look forward, tailbone up, you're arching your spine. And as you exhale, you push to the hands, curving your spine. Bring your chin towards your chest, tailbone tucked in. Inhale, tailbone is up, opening the chest. Exhale, you round your spine, tailbone up. Last one, inhale, and exhale. Nice. From here, you're going to spread your fingers nice and wide. And I took your toes under, and you're going to send your hips up and back into your downward dog. So feel free to take some movement here if you want to bring some stretch in your calves. At the first, make sure you're pushing to the hands, your fingers and knuckles of the hands are firmly pressing down. You're balanced the weight of the body in between the hands and feet. Pushing the chest towards your legs, looking between the knees. You're going to take about 2 minutes here. Connecting with the body and the breath one more time. Deepening the inhales and the exhales. Shoulders and arms are very active. Ears in line with the shoulders. Bringing scapulas down towards the rib cage. Sensation in the arms, maybe. You're feeling some hunger. Whatever you're feeling, just observing it with no judgment. Just keep it in stillness. Another 3 breaths here. And next exhale, you're going to take a bend of the knees, rest on the floor. Sit back on the heels, untuck the toes, and you're going to take about 3 breaths in your child's pose one more time. Have the option to release the arms, bring it back along with the body. Rest the forehead on the floor, palms are facing up. Nice. If your arms are along the body, slowly start to bring them forward. You're gonna peel your body forward, walk the legs back. Make sure your knees are in line with the hips. You're gonna walk your hands forward into your puppy pose. You're gonna avoid curving your spine, arching your spine with your tailbone up. So you're gonna tuck your tailbone in, suck the navel towards the spine, opening through the chest and armpits, maybe resting your forehead on the floor. Take about 2 minutes here again. Maybe you want to tuck your toes under, or maybe top of the feet is on the floor. Deepening the inhales and the exhales. Aware of the parts of the body that are touching your mat. Aware of the sensations, the physical body, emotional body. Into your downward dog one more time. Taking a bend of the knees. So inhale, you're gonna look towards the hands. Walk the feet all the way up towards the top of the mat. So you have the options to keep your knees closer, or maybe, your feet closer, or maybe your feet in line with the hips. Maybe taking a bend of the knees. You're gonna let the head hang heavy in that position for about 2 minutes or so. If you feel that is a very uncomfortable pose for you, if you feel that you have headaches or is not comfortable for your lower back, there's no problem. You're going to sit on the floor, lengthening the legs, and you're going to do your variation of Dandasana. Maybe bringing a pillow, resting your head on your pillow. So you're going to pick a variation. If you're in standing pose, maybe softening the knees. Maybe bring the elbows, hands to hold opposite elbows. Bring the ears in line with the shoulders. We hold here. heavy as the head. Maybe your hands are on your shins. Maybe you get to rest your hands on the floor. Straight breaths here. Sitting the breath all the way down to the belly. Feeling the belly expanding and push. Making some pressure in towards the thighs. You're gonna take advantage of the knees, and with control, very nice and softening. You're gonna push through the feet as you inhale, and you're gonna unfold your body all the way up into your standing pose. Head and neck are the last one to come up. Nice. I'm gonna turn to you so you can see me better. So from here, make sure you're pressing to the four corners of the feet. You're gonna engage those pelvic floor muscles. So as you're holding, as you need to go toilet, but you can't, you're just holding these muscles very active, and you're also encouraged the core muscles to work. So your whole legs, core, and shoulders are very engaged. So you're gonna bring your shoulders towards the ears, give a big roll of the shoulders, opening the chest, scapulas are back and down. From here, you're gonna place the left hand on your left thigh. As you inhale, you're gonna reach the right arm up towards the ceiling, and as you exhale, you're gonna start to walk that left hand down and bringing that right arm slightly to the left, opening through the shoulders, maybe looking forward. Make sure you're still pressing firmly through the both feet, and remember to press through the four corners of each foot. Avoid collapsing, so engaging the abdominal muscles and your obliques. With control. When you inhale, you're gonna start to bring the right arm back. Release right arm on the right leg. Now inhale, lift the left arm up, and as you exhale, you walk, slide that right hand down as you move the left arm towards the right. Pressing to the both feet. Pelvic floor muscles are engaged, your mula bandha and your uddiyana bandha, your core is nice and strong, supporting the torso. Opening the chest up towards the ceiling. Maybe smiling, noticing what sensations are rising in the body. Inhale with control, bring your body up back to center, and you're gonna sit down on the floor. Now, from here, you're gonna bring both feet to touch, so in your Baddha Konasana, sitting bones are firmly pressing on the floor. So make sure that you're really grounded from that sitting bones. You have the option to bring your feet in closer to the hips to make it harder, or a little bit further to make it easier, whatever works better for you. You have the option to just sit here still if there's already loads going on your growing area in your thighs. Maybe place the hands beside you, just all helping to open into the chest, keep the spine nice and long. If you want to go a little bit further, you're going to place your hands in front of you, Keeping your spine nice and straight. And you're gonna walk the hands as far as they can go, but avoid curving your back just for a minute. Keep opening through the chest, wherever you are. Scapulas are back and down. Aware of all parts of the body, they're touching the floor. Aware of the breath coming in and out, all the way down to the belly. If you're with your arms behind you and you want to go a little bit further, you can bring your hands in front of you and just slightly shift your body forward. If you're here and you want to go a bit further, this time you can walk your hands slightly forward and maybe bring the head towards your feet. Inhale, you feel your body expanding. For each exhale, you're going to start softening a little bit more, maybe letting go a little bit deeper into that pose. Take our last 3 breaths here. Nice, with control, you're gonna start to walk the hands, pushing the body back up into a standing straight position. And from here, you're gonna bring your legs into your Gomukhasana variation. So you can either stack right knee straight stack your right knee over the left, crossing one leg at the other, holding on the opposite foot. If this is too hard for you, you're gonna flex the foot, make your legs ankle in line with the knee, and you're gonna place your right foot on the top of the left knee. Maybe if you feel there is a gap here, you can place a cushion or some pillow to make it more comfortable, to make sure the right leg is on the top. If you pick this variation, you can stay here. If you want to go a little bit further, just walk the feet a little bit more in, bringing the knees one strictly over the other. Gonna stay here nice and tall. Both sitting bones are pressing firmly on the floor for about a minute. Maybe closing off the eyes. As you inhale, you feel your body lengthening from the top of the head. And for each exhale, you feel your body sinking and grounding a little bit more. All the way down to the belly. In case you got caught on your thoughts, on your mind, just gently bring your awareness back to this body. breath. Nice. With control now, if you want to go a little bit further for the last minute, I'm going to start to walk your hands forward, maybe bringing your head in towards the right knee. Take our last 3 breaths here. In and out through the nose. Next inhale, with control, you're going to start to walk your hands back up. You're going to unfold your legs, very softening, very gently. Now you're going to bring the left leg on the top of the right, so option to keep both feet flexed. Just place the left foot on the top of the right knee, and left knee is right over the right foot. Maybe bringing some pillows, resting your knee on them, or maybe if you want to go a little bit further, you're going to try bring the knees one on the top of the other. Just noticing how the both sides are different. Maybe holding on the both opposite feet. I'm gonna hold here nice and tall for 1 minute. Engaging the core muscles to keep your spine nice and long. As you inhale, you feel your body lengthening and growing. Exhale, you sink a little bit deeper. Maybe relaxing a little bit more, letting the pose work for you. In here, and if you want to go a little bit further, you're gonna start to walk the hands forward, maybe bringing the head and the chest closer to the top back. Noticing that your both sitting bones is still pressing down the floor. Any pain, any discomfort, remember you went too far, so don't be afraid to go back and pick the best variation for you. Last 3 breaths here. Your next inhale, with control, you're gonna walk the hands in, lengthening the body, unfold the legs with control, and now you're gonna bring your body down towards the floor. You're gonna bring your body in a twist, so you have the option to bring the arms into a cactus shape or T shape if you have space. Bring the knees in towards the chest. So you can take an inhale here, and as you exhale, drop the legs towards your left, or if you're gonna go a little bit further, you're gonna stack your right leg over the left, and then drop the leg towards your left hand side. Remember again, if you have any pain or discomfort in your lower back, just remember to do the easiest variation. Maybe if your neck is comfortable enough, you can look towards your right hand side. Maybe closing off the eyes. Last 3 breaths here. For your next inhale, if you're looking towards the right, bring your head back to center, and with control, start to move the knees back in towards the chest. If you have your legs wrapped, unwrap them, and maybe wrap the left leg over the right, maybe not. Take an inhale here, and as you exhale, you're gonna start to drop that legs to the right, maybe looking towards your left hand side if your neck allows you. Closing off the eyes. Your gaze towards your left. As you inhale, bring it back to center. Very gently start to move the legs back in towards your chest. Bending both knees. Give your body a bit of hug. Maybe bringing your chin in towards the knees. Release the head and the legs. Now you're going to take our last variation. You're going to take our fish pose. So if you have cushions, I would encourage you guys to bring them in towards the, you're going to put them in the scapulas area. So as higher as you do, deeper is going to be your stretch in the chest openers. So you have option also to maybe place a blanket in your lower back, so it doesn't feel straight, it doesn't feel too high. So placing your upper body on those pillows, maybe lengthening both legs, let the arms fall out to the side, opening through the chest, maybe closing off the eyes. Noticing how the breath flows easily when you have your chest and your heart open. start to lift the body up. You're gonna take off all the pillows and the props you're using by your side, and you're gonna find your final resting pose or Savasana. Your legs are out long, maybe they are bent. Just allowing your body to rest. Palms are facing up, shoulders are back and down. From now on, you're gonna let go of control of the breath. You're not trying to control anything. You're relaxing the body as each exhale. You're gonna let your body sink and melt a little bit deeper into the mat. Relaxing the toes and the feet. Relaxing ankles and calves. Softening the thighs and the hamstrings. Releasing the hips, tensions. Relaxing lower back and belly. Relaxing chest, shoulders, arms and hands. Relaxing the fingers. Relaxing the neck and the jaw. Relaxing your cheeks, your eyebrows. Relaxing your forehead. Relaxing. Deepening the inhales and the exhales. Bringing awareness back to this body. Waking up the body gently. Maybe moving fingers and toes, ankles and wrists. Bring your arms overhead. Give your body a big stretch. Bring your knees in towards your chest. Let your legs fall towards the side. Take one full breath here. When you're ready, you're going to push through the hands. Lift your body into your seated position. You cross the legs. You bring your hands towards the knees, maybe towards each other. To your heart center. Maybe closing off the eyes. Creating this space to appreciate your hard work and show some gratitude to yourself for showing up today in your practice. Bring your chin towards your chest. Namaste. Nice. I hope you guys feel very relaxed. I'm so sorry about the noise on the background. And today is Thursday, so I'll be opening a question box on my Instagram to pick the post for Saturday. Thank you so much for practicing with me. Don't forget to vote, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you.